Hey, what's up, everybody? Irish Pepper 2A here, and I know we basically finished up our video series about, the dog running off and getting out of the woods last week, but I wanted to reach out and give you guys a few more tips about finding your way out of, the woods if you're lost in a situation, or, you had somebody like this that messed it all up for you. You're still a good boy, buddy. So I'm going to show you some things in this video that might help out if you ever find yourself turned around and lost in, the woods, the forest, wherever. Your fishing trip went bad. Your hike with the dog went bad. These are just a few extra things that I think are important enough to mention. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, for anybody that has any hunting experience or anything like that, yeah, buddy. We are right now on a game trail. And you can see that right there. You can see the definition of the path right there. And what they often refer to this as is a line of communication. Now, why a game trail may or may not be important to you. You could come across somebody's hunting spot and areas of human activity which will help you get back to where you need to be. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to follow this game trail. They refer to it line of communication. And we're going to see what happens from here. All right. So, one of the unfortunate things about traipsing through the United States in this day and age is you will be very hard pressed to find yourself in a place. More often than not, you'll be very hard pressed to find yourself in a place that someone else has not already been in. Case in point, right here. What is that, Rem? What is that? Yeah. It's not even a glass bottle. It's plastic. However, on the plus side, if there is a plus side to people leaving their trash all over, now I have something to put some water in if I need to. Doesn't look to be broken, but guys, clean up after yourselves. I don't think I have to tell anybody watching my videos to do that, but just remind people, when they're out. We are out here in this beautiful country, in this beautiful forest, and I'm finding this crap. So I'm going to do my due diligence, and I'm taking it with me. I'm not going to leave it here to rot. This place is too nice. So, following that game trail, it eventually brought me parallel to this fire road or utility road, whatever it is, and it continues up. And I know when I started this trek with the dog, we were going uphill, so if I needed to get out, I would just head back down that way, just like he's doing. He's the smart one. But I am going to continue to trek up and see what else we can find to discuss in this video. You ready, buddy? Let's do it. What do you think, bud? So as Remy and I are walking along this trail here, I spotted something that kind of stuck out. Right over there. Discoloration. The color was different than everything else around us. So we decided to go check this out. And here it's a pine tree. Pine tree that most of the branches are dead, and it looks like it just fell over right at the base of the stump. And boy, I was thinking, look for that honey hole that we were talking about with the fat wood, and you know, you would think would be like right there, that is soaking wet. The problem is this tree, you know, was still alive. You know, this is fallen fairly recently. You know, the bark is all stringy. It doesn't break away. You see it just bounces back. It really doesn't tear. There's still a lot of moisture in there. That's not going to be good for a source of fat wood, even though that looks like it has potential in the future. As of right now, it's still too wet. All this stuff is too spongy. I'll show you guys a more viable option of what you want to look for in a fallen tree when looking for fat wood. So this guy right here, this is more along the lines of what we're going to be looking for. This tree has been dead for a long time. You know, it's had time to, you know, let those oils and resins sink in. And yeah, that has the strong turpentine scent to it. Let's break off another one and see what we get. There it is. See it? Right there. That's that dark red that we're looking for. And the stuff that's going to ignite easy. As I said, you know, this tree has been gone for a while. And there's a little bit more. I know we've already done the fat wood video, guys, but this is just an idea. How do I want to say it? You know, sometimes when you think you've found exactly what you're looking for, everything isn't always as it seems. That last tree was still too green in the spot that we were looking anyway. This tree was a much more better option. All right, guys, so I know this video really rehashed on the things that we've talked about in the past few, but I also hope that, you know, there was just maybe one or two ideas that will pop out for you. I think what we can take away from this one is, you know, using your powers of observation, being diligent, you know, looking around, you know, stop, look, listen, smell, observing what's going on around you, training your eye, being cognizant of what is around you. And that not only goes for being out in the wilderness, out in the woods, out in the wild, wherever, but, you know, that's in your day-to-day life too. You go out to your favorite, you know, a favorite place to eat, or a new place to eat, for a better example. Are you the type of person that would sit with your back to the door? You haven't, you know, observed the area, taken any note, you know, even something as simple as where the restroom is. Are you more the type of person that you're going to have to ask direction to find anything? You know, hey, you know, where's this at? Where's that at? Or, you know, would you just take the extra few seconds to look around, say, oh, well, you know, there's the sign right there. You know, I don't need to bother anybody. I don't need to, you know, ask for any assistance. There's a time to get assistance, and there's a time to be self-reliant. So, with that being said, buddy, you ready to go home? You had enough? I think he has. All right, guys, so with all that being said today, you know, just remember, be cognizant of your surroundings, take your time, train your eye to look for things that are out of the ordinary, something out of the norm, because oftentimes that can be a key component to aiding you in your endeavor. All right, guys, before he gets us lost again, we're going to get out of here for the day. We've about done enough damage out here. Irish Pepper 2A, we're signing off. You all have a blessed day. Please stay safe.